Welcome. We are day 351 from starting the build. We are in day 40 something. I don't really keep track of the days. We are starting to go into flower. We've started to thin out these plants in the center. We should be at the 10-hour mark on the light schedule come Friday. We ramped it down from we were starting at 6 o'clock in the morning and cutting the lights off at 10 o'clock at night. And we're going to ramp it down till 6 in the morning until 4 o'clock. So that'll give us 10 hours of light. So we'll be ramping down from 16 hours to 10 hours. And then once we get into flower really heavy, get some nice big bud sets going, as we finish, we'll lower it on down 15-minute intervals until we get to 8 hours of light. And then we'll finish in 8 hours of light. It'll be the first time I've done that, so it'll be an experience for all of us. Let me go this way here. That's the Blue Ridge genetics here. We've got Marco is growing. Divine Pine, we've got, this is Strawberry Chetna, I can't remember the last name, sorry Blue Ridge, but it's Strawberry something. Divine Pine from Marco is growing. We've got Jolly Pond Farm, this is their Wild Blue, and then we've got OK Calyx over there with the Cherry Grande times Peach Pistols. The cherry is super heavy in here right now. We've got we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plants here, and we've got 3 short bushy ones and 1 big old one. And I'm guessing these are all feminized, so we're hoping that we didn't stress them too much. But this one is really nice. It's already got a super cherry note to it. The Wild Blue is more of a heavy gelato, almost like an AK, like an Afghani almost, like just really strong. Vine Pine is insanely piney, and the Strawberry is definitely strawberry. But we will definitely get better notes when we start to hit the flower. But just the leaf, just the stem rub and popping off leaves and smelling them, it's all there. We've got some algae I've been putting on this rock here, and we've been building, trying to pull biology up from the rock. So the biology that's breaking down this rock right now, I've been letting break down this algae. You can see really just tearing it up. So what I'll do is take this is great for IMO, that's what that is. So we're going to get this in the worm bin over there and get some of that rock biology, start breaking down and start cycling off all the little pebbles and sand and silt that's in the soil. That biology is what's going to start breaking that stuff down, releasing those nutrients to the plants, and we'll never have to fertilize. All we'll have to do is add our worm castings that we make over here and our IMO and everything we're making over here, and top off our bed as we need to. We have a lot of sand, silt, and clay in the bed, so we shouldn't have to fertilize for quite a while. As long as we get that biology going in there, that stuff will start breaking down that sand, silt, and clay and release those nutrients to our plants, and voila, we have a regenerative ecosystem. All we'll have to do is top off the pond when need be. But right now the Dehu is topping off the water for me, and I haven't had to add any water in the last 4 days since I started. I had it at 70% humidity and I ramped it down to 60, and ever since then I haven't had to add any water. We've been staying, it's 16 degrees out here last night, so it's super cold outside. We're sitting at 65 degrees in here right now, but it's early morning, so I expect it to warm up to about 70. And the humidity is at 53 here and 62 over there on that one, so I'm guessing it's in between 55 and 60% humidity at 65 degrees, and that's close enough for me right now, the way the weather is outside. We've got really good growth coming in on the moss. I mean, it's staying super moist. We haven't had to water anything at all. It's wicking up this water from right through here, from this side, wicking it all the way across the bed, all the way over to here. You can see this moss over here. We're getting good growth coming out, all kinds of growth. All kinds of little stuff starting to pop up. Fern's looking good. And these really don't like being inside. It's very hard to keep one of these alive. It's the first one actually. I've actually got one growing over here. Brand new one coming out. All this new grass is looking really good. It's really taking off. The Venus flytrap is looking pink and healthy. Look at the inside. That's how you can really tell that they're healthy. That they're nice and pink on the inside. We're getting some new ones coming up down at the bottom there, you can see. Those are magnolia pods. That's Virginia heartleaf. Go over here to the pond, our lucky bamboo. It is not bamboo. It is no relation to bamboo whatsoever. It just looks like bamboo. Oh man, that cheese fell. I didn't do anything. That crab must have came up and yanked that cheese down there so you could get to it. Got a couple of cannabis leaves just hanging out down there. I noticed that if I laid one across there like that, it catches that algae before it comes around. So all I gotta do now is pick out the algae from right there. Neat little trick. That was by accident. Start to see all kinds of growth on the rocks from the algae. Different colors, really cool. I love that green, that lime green. Lily pad has popped. And our snails have really taken care of the sidewall. I mean, all that algae is just gone. You can see they're really starting to, once we get more shrimp and snails and clams. You can see a snail right there going around the bottom. They'll reproduce and we'll have a whole bunch of them. We'll start picking them out of the pond and putting them up in the creek and let them go to town up in the creek. Get some clams and some other different types of small little crabs and shrimp. There's all different types of things we can put in here now. we'll start getting some minnows. I might even go get some minnows today. I'll run up there to the bait and tackle shop and just grab a couple of bullheads or something and throw them in. We're not going to put any big fish in here until spring, just because I want to catch them from the reservoir. I want a bluegill or a sunfish, and that's what we're going to put in here. Something natural that came from the reservoir down here on the property. We already caught a shiner minnow. He's in here somewhere. I saw him yesterday. I saw the shrimp yesterday. So they're all still alive and kicking. So that's today's walk around. I appreciate you watching, and like and share. Appreciate it.